Nigeria is facing one of the gravest religious freedom crises in the world. As the former chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee on Africa, I have visited and have seen firsthand the direness of the conditions in what is now the deadliest place on earth to be a Christian. They are targeted, displaced, and killed simply for their faith. The ancient plea, "Is there no help for the widow's son?" still echoes today.
Wow, yes, so US Congress condemned Nnamdi Kanu's conviction, orders Tinubu to reverse judgment. Hey, my people, I told you people that very soon international community will start coming in. They have started coming in. They don't come. Now they have started speaking. And not just speaking, they are sending delegates to Nigeria for this very battle. Now Nnamdi Kanu is going to appeal court. They will be going with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. My dear people, in fact, the battle line has been drawn. This is what Nigeria wants, and that is what Nigeria will get. I must tell you, they will not go, they will never go free with this that they have done to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. They will all be exposed. I'm taking you back to hear it from the horse's mouth. You heard what he said. Nigeria is one of the biggest countries facing religious crisis. Oh my God. What a very bad record. A very bad record. I'm taking you there. Let's watch this. Listen.
80 Christians were slaughtered in a single day. These are not isolated tragedies, but a sustained pattern of religiously motivated violence, often ignored or even enabled by the Nigerian government. Extremist groups like Boko Haram, Fulani militants, and ISIS West Africa attack often without any meaningful intervention from authorities. The lack of response has created an atmosphere of impunity where Christians continue to live in constant threat and fear. The United States has previously recognized this crisis. President Trump not only designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern during his first term, but redesignated it again in his second term after President Biden inexplicably removed that designation. Religious persecution is tied to political repression and weakening institutions in Nigeria. Example, the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a clear example. In 2022, Nigeria's Court of Appeal struck down the charges against him and ordered his release. The UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention has also called for his unconditional release. Yet he remains in solitary confinement, in deteriorating health, and recently had to represent himself in court. Nigeria has signaled that the law is optional and targeting Christians is fair game. Just hours ago this morning, despite the pleas and cries of the Nigerian people and many Nigerian lawmakers, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted on all charges. For fiscal year 2025, the U.S. has requested nearly $8 billion for sub-Saharan Africa. But when Americans see political prisoners, judicial defiance, and the slaughter of Christians, they understandably ask as they meet their own struggles, why should our tax dollars support governments that refuse to protect their own people? Is our aid aiding a genocide? Nigeria is a nation of tremendous potential, but that potential is being choked out by violent persecution of its Christian population. No country can build a stable future where churches are burned, believers are killed, and communities live in fear. The United States must stay engaged, and Nigeria must change course.
All right, my people, I tell you now, no be small thing. Nigeria don't enter gbege no be small thing. Imagine, see what has just been detected. Imagine, see what has just been revealed by the US Congress. A whole Nigerian, the one that called himself the giant of Africa, see how rubbished they have been. Very soon, very soon, our so-called crazy leaders will be denied access to foreign countries. Because why? They are now seeing them to be violent and killers of innocent lives. They are taking note of them. You heard everything. Nigeria, one of the greatest country that is suffering from a religious crisis. Killing Christians. Look at it. They said it. Is that a good record? Is that a good recognition? That is it. Very soon, they will stop giving help to Nigerian government. Because why? Because they are now seeing them to be an unreliable country. I'm telling you. Already, everything is appearing to be real now. And I'm very happy. If I tell you that I'm not happy with this that have just been detected about Nigeria, I'm a liar. Share this video and let everybody have a copy and duplicate of this. In fact, I'm so happy. This is coming immediately after the judgment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was passed. Let's share this. Thank you.